Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sanat. I was part of the outgoing batch of 2014 and I'm currently an undergraduate student at Ashoka. I understand this is a crucial time for you. The eagerness for admission results, boards on your head, and the confusion to choose between the available options. As they say, been there, done that. I'll start by narrating my story. I had an interest in management studies, and like most other students, my first preference for undergraduate studies was US. And why won't it be? For it's the land of Harvard and Stanford, MIT and Wharton, Cornell and USC, Babson and Boston. So, along with a lot of other batchmates, I spent a significant amount of time furnishing my Common App details. Now, I couldn't rely solely on these colleges. So, I went for the most common second preferences, such as the Singapore Management University and National University of Singapore. And then I applied to certain well positioned business schools in India, such as the Narsee Monjee Institute of Management Studies and Symbiosis. I got an email from College Board suggesting me to apply to Ashoka. The application was free, I had my essays ready, and so I just applied, keeping it as my last resort. I got into a few good US colleges, though none of the Ivy Leagues. Got through SMU, Narsee Monjee, and Symbiosis. Imagine having a degree from a reputed university such as SMU as opposed to a degree from a building university such as Ashoka. I had these thoughts in mind, yet I chose Ashoka. Why? Finance? Well, my income upon graduation from SMU in the first 2 years probably would have covered all my education expenses. Uh, Family? Well, not really. After all, I'm still living in a hostel. Yet Ashoka. Why? The decision was preceded by a realization. We had Bryant University, a private undergraduate college in US, visiting step by step. Of all the things that the representative said, one thing I remember clearly from his presentation was, your college is like a shoe. Just like shoes don't have free sizes, no university is the perfect choice for everyone. You have to choose a college that fits you perfectly. Following that, I thought hard. Why was I so keen on going to the Ivy Leagues? Why am I looking at the rankings? Is it to simply enhance my CV? Is it to get a better job? Compete with my batchmates? Earn a higher income? Had I researched enough on the other colleges? In June of 2014, I visited Ashoka for a campus tour along with my dad. I was still treating Ashoka as my third or fourth preference. I had already secured a seat in Narsee Monjee and accepted the admission offer at SMU. The campus was still in dust, but not with the visions and objectives of the faculty. In a clear and concise fashion, we were told what liberal arts is, what the university stands for, and what it aims to achieve. If I had to summarize my experience at Ashoka so far as succinctly as possible, then I would say it has been about questioning the answers rather than answering the questions. We have had a chance to focus on certain values and learnings that we otherwise forget in the quest for specialization and higher positions. Every class that I attend, I add some trouble to my thoughts, for I am forced to focus on things that I otherwise took for granted. I'm not here to sell Ashoka to you, for I am sure the outreach team is doing that job well. However, I strongly recommend, before you go ahead and finalize your decision, stop and ponder, what is it that you really want? For those of you who opted for IB when the curriculum was still new in Jaipur, will probably understand what it means to choose the unconventional path. Why did you choose IB in the first place, when you had such well-ranked CBSE schools you could easily get into? You probably chose what was best for you. At least I did. Hence, I suggest you spend some more time thinking about your choices. Do you know what liberal arts is and its importance? Would it be right to freeze an option with incomplete information? Are you sure you're not ignoring your inner voice? I'll leave you with these thoughts. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, message me on Facebook, or call me. I'll be happy to help you. Good luck.